Good. So I'll be talking about the workability arguments and the disadvantages of my opponent's argument. So first of all, my opponent stated that there's too many cases going unsolved, and that he gave examples of killers getting away and mentioning percentage of homicides. So but the thing is, even with all the DNA information, DNA filing fails to guarantee its precision in targeting criminals. And also, not finding the criminals that get away is not solely based off the missing files in the database. And here's some reasons why. DNA analysts are not always 100% accurate with their identification, which results in human error. And I have a story from CBS News on an article named DNA Testing Foolproof from CBS News. So in 1998, a 16-year-old teenager named Josiah Sutton was accused of rape and sentenced to 25 years of prison. He proclaimed that he was definitely innocent, and later on the transcripts and lab reports were sent to experts. They found consistent distortions of the DNA evidence, and after 4 long years, these findings convinced the judge to order Sutton to be released on bail. So that shows human error. That's an example of human error, and that's what most people wouldn't want. And another reason why is environmental factors such as heat, sunlight, and bacteria are capable of corrupting the genetic data, and that's like involving in like crime scenes. And also, criminals have the ability to contaminate supplies because of like technology and the way they improve in like being like tech savvy and all that. An example is swapping saliva. And now I'll be talking about some disadvantages. So first of all, as my partner said about the cost issue, the cost of according to an article named "How Much Does DNA Cost" from DNAcenter.com, the cost of fingerprinting DNA can range from $79 to nearly $2,000, but that depends on the level of business. And also, many local police can't afford full-time DNA analysts, which leads them to other sources which cost more time, and that's the time issue. And another disadvantage is the social issues, or the social aspect. And according to Eugene Garfield, a professor at UPenn, he stated that, where he said, requesting for DNA samples can be a violation of an individual's rights to privacy and violation of their civil liberties. And discrimination is also a possibility in there. And also, while fingerprinting analysis may be accurate, an analysis testimony in court can be confusing for a juror to follow, which can be exploited by defense attorneys. And the third disadvantage is accuracy, which is wrongful conviction, which leads to wrongful conviction. And according to an article named DNA Database Breach of Rights by BBC News, they stated that an inaccurate result can lead an innocent person to jail or in a very complicated situation. And like I said, the story before about Josiah Sutton, how he got sentenced to jail without actual like right or true evidence. And then the last but not least, the fourth disadvantage is access and use of data. And according to an article called DNA from privacyinternational.org, they stated that others may use DNA information against you, and they said that health insurance companies could conceivably use it to deny coverage and claims. And they also said that employers could avoid hiring those who have certain genetic traits or risk for certain diseases. And discrimination is also affected here as well. And that's it.